So, before we set out to explore new horizons, we need to make sure that our base is set up and nice, and that everything is in order. So, first of all, the home squad. It's definitely going to be Giga Chad, Zim, Molly, Gecko, Bommingham, Lord Destruction. I feel like Packmaster as well. We're not going to be transporting stuff long distances when we go on our journeys. I want to keep Griffin because I heard in the comments he's one of the more verbose characters. I think that was the exact wording they used. And he did already have a line. And I like having dudes talk. So I think Jinsei will be relegated to the home squad once again. Last time I was really getting the strong inclination that we were going to need like one more person in the home squad. But that could have been a false impression. Maybe once we get like everyone having legs, we'll be just like perfectly fine. One thing I'm going to want also, if I'm going to be growing hemp and wheat straw, I'm going to probably want a hemp barrel and a wheat straw barrel so that all my dudes can put the stuff away as well. We're going to want to just like grow the stuff. Oh, that's kind of an oversight. They have to travel all the way across the universe to build things. Well, whatever. It is a thing that's just going to happen. Giga Chad's going to be the engineer. He might as well also just be like the manual stone processor person. Zim is usually my farmer. What's Jinsei's laboring? 72? Yeah, you're going to be the stone miner. In fact, I'm going to put that over engineering. Oh my god, the fucking fly noises are too crazy. It's going to be really obnoxious. Now I just need to go through everyone's inventory and see who has hemp and other shit to put it in the things. I don't think we actually have enough wheat straw for wheat straw storage, unfortunately, or for our first farm. We're going to have to either go shopping for it or alternatively go to Squin and buy some wheat straw, or make a trip back to the Holy Nation to yoink some of the wheat straw back, or something like that. Which would be incredibly not great. Oh man. Oh, I really should have established the base on top of the stone. Oh well. You know, that's just going to build the running capabilities in all my squads. I have all the, like, meat and stuff near this storm house, so this is probably going to be, like, our crafting storm house. I don't necessarily want walls yet. I mean, we're going to need walls. Soon. I don't know if we have the building materials to spare for it yet, though. I mean, we've got quite a lot of them. We're probably going to want storage electricals as well. I see no reason this can't just be out here near all the other stuff. So I'll just get someone building that. Looks like Mr. Torb is building it. Once we get all the electricals in storage, we can get some power going. And the power will be awesome. Alright, I think Jinsei and Giga Chad need to temporarily not be engineers. Because we're gonna need so much fucking stone. It's unbelievable. Gecko, for the time being, can mine iron. And Bommingham. Wow, Gecko's leg is completely fucked. Bommingham can also join her for now. We can just build up 100 iron, I guess. We're gonna need a well as well. Unless, did I already build one? I don't think I already built one. Alright, well, we're just going to want like a shitty manual well. Unfortunately, there's not too much water around, but it is what it is. Eventually, our well technology will just be so friggin' badass that it will not matter. So, Zim will basically be micromanaging the hemp farm and managing the well, basically, for the time being. Who's someone who's just not doing anything? Meow. Yeah, you know what? I could get Meow. Just take a trip to Squin. Oh, at least the way station. We don't have that much money. Well, I guess Meow can just take 20 leather to operate as like a sellable. And I guess we're gonna want storage, fabric. This has to go inside. It can be in this little corner near the entrance. That'll be pretty awesome when that gets done. We got the electrical storage, right? Yeah. I think we have enough iron plates where we can just build our power out right now anyways. So I'm just gonna build it, I guess, to the side of this place. Just gonna build 2 of the motherfuckers. I think it'll be important. If we can get like a super iron refinery going, which well, I can't upgrade this shit. I have to build a whole new one. Well, whatever. What? She's already at the way station? Who did I send? It was Meow, right? Yeah. Damn, Meow's pretty friggin' quick. Oh, we can get a shitty lake for Zim while we're here as well. This is actually perfect. Okay, so there is wheat straw. Awesome. So I'll buy the wheat straw. And I'm gonna buy the iron plates, because that'll let me build more things. We have 3,000 bucks remaining. I'm just gonna want like the shittiest robot leg I can afford. Or I guess the best shitty leg we can afford. Check, eh? Need a new arm or something? I think we need a left leg as well. So is there like a low quality? Are you joking? All the fucking legs are super high quality. Unbelievable. I mean, that's probably a good thing. We're gonna need thousands of dollars. Fuck me, dude. Okay, well, whatever. 7 wheat straw, that might just barely be enough for the first farm. I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. How much farm? There's 1 wheat straw in there. And I don't think anyone else has wheat straw. Meow has 7, but that's because I just bought it with her. Well, in one day, I guess we can go back and purchase some more. So it is what it is. We're gonna need a cook as well. Okay, if we got an iron refinery too, it would take 22 plates. Oh. I feel like I wasted plates big time on the manual refinery. Good, but not good enough flat skin. That's hilarious. I don't think it was particular. I don't think they did particularly good. We should maybe build like a rest home as well. By the way, is there power over here? There is. Wonderful. How much? There's 11 building materials. I mean, we can always buy more. Worst case scenario. I think, what building would be best? I mean, I feel like a storm house is pretty much good enough. I feel like all the bedding we could want or need. I mean, a small shack would also probably be pretty serviceable. It can get like a row of beds in it. You can only store like... probably not enough. I think we send me out to buy some more stuff. She needs to go back to the way station. We are going to get the caravan visit. I don't think it gives stuff we need though. You know, Griffin, while you're here, you might as well also mine the iron as well. Just keep that rolling. I think a solid like 18 more building materials should alleviate our concerns for the time being. Awesome, we can still afford it. Good to know. Because with it, we'll be able to build our bed home. The bed home will just store all the beds. And we'll be set for life. I think I may or may not want the beds to be on top of the building. I mean, having the beds inside the bottom floor is probably wiser. Just because it's going to prevent the thing where dudes see the injured and then come and fight them. So yeah, storm house number 2 shall be for beds. I think I'm going to want it like in the center of the colony. And we can just have like the door near the center. Boom. Yeah, I can get to work on that. We've got our second wind generator as well. I mean, I guess Soto probably should get to work on the stone mine as well. Just to keep that rolling. Ruka, who's currently aimless, and Kang can just work on the stone processor. We're going to want to process a lot of stone. Alright, and in the storm house, there's going to be many beds. So I guess I'll just plop this guy here. I'm going to do like little stacks of 2 beds. So I think that is probably the most space efficient. And we can just have, I mean, I guess, you know, we don't need that many beds, so we can have like a little row in between for people to navigate. There we go, 9 beds. That should be way more than enough. Probably. I guess I'll get Rain cooking some dried meat for now as well. If we can store the dried meat in here, then we can kill more buffalo without having the meat go to waste. Oh, trade caravan. Cool. Jinsei, you might as well talk to this dude. Please tell me you have wheat straw. Dude, are you joking? What the fuck is the point of this guy? I mean, like, the electrical components are nice, and the first aid kits are okay. And the skeleton repair kit is also okay, but I can't even afford to buy it. I guess I'll buy the fabrics and sell the horns for them. That's actually, like, completely worthless. But whatever. That's what other stores are for, I guess. More wheat straw has been bought. The wheat is now grown as well. I do think, I'll be honest, the wheat is a little bit redundant. As time has been passing, there's just been like more and more squads of buffalo that have just been walking by. So I definitely feel like if I wanted to, I could just have infinite meat. But, you know, worst case scenario, can make grog or something out of the booze. I think it's time we walled off this place now. I upgraded the stone processor. I upgraded the stone processor as well. Do I want actual walls? I kind of feel like it'd be cool to have actual walls, though I do feel like that is a little bit ambitious given our building material situation and just how much territory we have to cover. So I'm just gonna stick to the makeshift walls for now. Just gonna want a bunch of these guys just walling around, you know. We don't need to make this place too big, or more accurately, this place is already big just with the length it's got. So it being like barely wider. It's kind of like a one-dimensional base, almost. That still should be fine. This is mostly just to corral duders around the base so that we don't constantly get attacked by hungry bandits. Because there's no reason to abide such disrespect. I'm out on like a fighting arena or something as well, but we can probably set that up later. Like a dual sphincter technology. I mean, there's not gonna be that many people bothering us. And I think we can pretty much handle whoever would bother us as well. Alright, now we just need a little bit more walls. Oh yeah, this is looking pretty beautiful, if I do say so myself. It's an extremely wide base. That is fine. Yeah, look at all these guys. That's literally like probably 150 more meat if we wanted it. I kind of want to build a gate on the opposite side as well. That might be a little bit ambitious, considering we're almost out of building materials already. Alright, there we go. A magnificent, a big, beautiful wall to keep all the bad people out. Love to see it. We have a bunch of iron plates as well, so it might be worthwhile getting our tanning operations going. There we go. Leather tanning bench only takes 4 power, which is extremely not much. So we can just put that over here, I guess in the corner. And then we could have a storage for the leather that it tans. Oh, it just perfectly like squeaks in between these two things. Probably gonna want more than one of these guys, so I'll put one over here as well. And then we might as well, while we're here, make the leather armor crafting bench too. It's gonna take 5 power. That also is extremely, like, who gives a shit? Excuse me? Are you okay, game? No valid usage, no. What the fuck? Okay, I guess it just doesn't like being horizontal. No, we were getting there for a sec. Okay, whatever. It'll just have to be over here. Then we're going to want a hemp loom. That can probably go near the fabric place. We're going to want it to be facing the proper way. Awesome. I might as well actually make... Well, do I want 2 tanning benches? Don't think we're going to need 2 tanning benches. Well... There's no reason not to have 2 tanning benches. This is sort of the leather operation center. Kind of don't want to put stuff in that corner there. I've had experiences where like the staircase became like fucked because like shit was near it. Yeah, I can just put this here. I guess we could have storage in this back over here. Like another leather. Actually, you know what would really go good back here? Power. Battery banks. I think that'd be pretty friggin' awesome. I'm just gonna have Kang, excuse... What? Okay, I see the iron plate has melted to the floor. Just gonna build pretty much just like a whole row of battery banks. Just back here. Back to back to back. Because they don't need to be accessible anyways. I mean, realistically speaking, we could probably put them just on top of the building too. So definitely don't generally like using the tops of the buildings, but... Oh, one could scooch right here as well. Is going to require a bunch of electrical components, but we can always just go on a trip to buy more of them. Wait, we still have 25 of them? What the hell? I guess someone else had some in their inventory. Perfect. Where are my engineers? Can they not build these? Excuse me? Okay, that is extremely concerning. Probably gonna want to start with the one in the back first. Okay, we're getting the back one. Oh, that was a little bit worrying. Definitely don't like the pathing being all fucked already. It's the staircase, I'm telling you. It's hovering above it. It's making people uncomfortable. Oh, yes. We've got the power. Magnificent. I heard from LNL in the comments that the rattan hat is one of the top 3 like most sellable items. We do have it available. I forget what the metric was. I think it's got to be materials per thing, right? So it sells for 223. It's made out of 0.7, 0.14. And then if we look at the trader's leathers, it's 3.1 and 62 for 745. The other 2 like most sellable things were bandanas and heart protectors of all things. But we can't make either of those, or more accurately, I wouldn't want to be making a bunch of fabric stuff right now because we're kind of gonna be relying on the hemp growing up. We're gonna want like 2 hemp farms and 2 wheat farms, I think, like our previous one operation. I mean, we could probably just get away with the one wheat farm, to be honest, but still. Oh, we're gonna need lights in here as well. It's not like super urgent right now. You know, we might as well actually make some rattan hats just to see how it is. Yeah, it does take less than 1 leather to make. And then a specialist one is worth 800 bucks. Cool. That's pretty good. Oh wow, and Molly can just like fucking crank them out in less than an hour. Oh man, that's actually incredibly nice. It's like each one of these is just like almost storing $1,000. So I guess whenever we want money, we can just do like a cycle of rattan hats. I may or may not just continue with the leather turtleneck strategy, like in the off time, just because I think the leather turtlenecks are a little bit more like space efficient, if not time efficient, but in the interim period, we're already sort of up to a couple, like $3,000 or $4,000. I see one of these is a master grade hat as well. Doesn't have that great of defense, but it is cool looking, at least. You know, I can get Gecko in one. Why not, right? Actually, she should have a masterwork grade one. If she's gonna be wearing one of these things. Yeah, let's see, what does she look like? Oh, it's like a little straw hat. That's pretty badass. Is there any other like crazy hats I can make? Let's see. No, I can make some leather high vests though. I guess I'll try to make a few of those as well. It's gonna take a little bit more time, but that'll let Zim, GigaChad, and Bombingham be less likely to die. How good are these in terms of let's see, 50% cut resistance efficiency? They're okay. Don't cover the chest or the arms or anything, but a little bit of extra chest protection definitely never hurt. And with our hemp fields ready to harvest, we can probably have someone in the home base just operate the fabric loom for all time now. They'll be able to just like sit in the one spot and just deposit directly into the fabric chest. I don't think we'll ever run out of hemp. I mean, we built up like a humongous surplus of hemp in our last base. So unless unless Molly is just really bad at the hemp making, or the fabric making, we should probably just be at like a positive equilibrium. Actually, it kind of looks like we're chewing through the hemp. I think the reason Molly was, or why we had a max amp was because we weren't going through the fabric quick enough, actually. Has Molly finished? Okay. I was gonna get a little bit pissed off. Obviously, Giga Chad is gonna get the first leather hyper vest. So a specialist grade one has 28% cut resistance, but only 50% efficiency, which means it's 14% cut resistance. That's kind of not super duper great, but you know, it is on top of the mercenary leather armor. So at the end of the day, what does it actually look like, by the way? Looks like a little vest, yeah. That's hilarious. Might as well give him a rattan hat as well. Oh, he looks like a badass with the rattan hat on. Yep, I think it's safe to say that this base is pretty much mostly complete. We're gonna want like a weapon smithing operation too. And that's just gonna be like another identical like storm house over here. It's gonna be next to this iron machine. Right, and it's gonna have all the stuff, and I think the plate armor will be the same way. May or may not mean that we're gonna have like so much demand on fabric that we might need like another fabric maker. But we'll just cross that bridge when the time comes. We don't even have the ability to make plate armor yet.